Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Velmore. Today I am making two recipes from the Overwatch Cookbook from the section for the Antarctic researcher May. The first is a rice porridge of Chinese origin, and the second is some spiced up hot cocoa. This is Winter Warmer 5-Spice Hot Cocoa and Congee. Let's get started. I'm going to put chicken thighs into a saucepan and put in some water. And I am going to cook these to a simmer for 30 minutes. So for the congee, I am going to grate some fresh ginger and slice up some green onion. I've taken the chicken out of the water. To the water, I'm going to add mirin, rice, grated ginger, and salt. And I'm going to cover that and cook it on low for an hour until the consistency is like oatmeal. I'm going to put together my cocoa mix, which is going to start with cocoa powder, 5-spice powder, and brown sugar. And I am going to whisk all that together. While this was cooking, I shredded up my chicken. And now that it has reached the consistency I'm looking for, I'm going to put most of that chicken back in here. I'm going to now just take it off the heat and let it sit, basically just reheating the chicken. Now for the cocoa, I am going to put some heavy cream into a saucepan and some whole milk. And I am going to cook that just until it starts to bubble and steam. Now that it is steaming, I'm going to whisk in my cocoa mixture. The congee was pretty good. I felt though that it was lacking a bit of flavor, even after I had already adjusted a bit to add some chicken broth to the recipe instead of just water. I feel like boiling chicken in water is really just going to absorb a lot of that flavor and leave the chicken kind of bland. So my hope was, with some stock, keep a little bit of that flavor in the chicken. There also may have been a bit too much liquid in this because instead of having a consistency of porridge, it had more of a consistency of a chowder, which I actually don't think was bad, especially as a dish for dinner. The cocoa was wonderful. It was rich and sweet, and the 5-spice was an incredibly interesting flavor that I probably would not have done on my own. And it does add an extra depth of warmth that you would get from even just a regular hot cocoa. I hope you enjoyed. You can follow me on Instagram at Chef Velmore. I'll have the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and come on back next week for another recipe.